Football has always been about passion, about fans, rivalries, and unforgettable moments. But behind the scenes, the game is changing faster than ever before. Not because of tactics, not because of players, but because of stadiums. Across the world, clubs, governments, and investors are spending more than 5 billion euros on new stadiums and massive redevelopment projects. This is not a coincidence. This is not a trend. This is a fundamental shift in how world football works. Stadiums are no longer places built only for match day. They are becoming financial engines, political symbols, and long-term weapons in the battle for dominance. So why is this happening now? Who is driving this stadium boom? And how is it changing football forever? For most of football history, stadiums had one purpose: host a match. They were used once every 1 or 2 weeks, empty most of the year, expensive to maintain, limited in revenue. That model no longer works. Modern football clubs operate globally. Their costs are global. Their ambitions are global. Player wages keep rising. Broadcasting revenue is unpredictable. Sporting success is never guaranteed. Stadiums, however, offer something rare in football: control. A modern stadium can generate income, with or without football, in good seasons and bad, every single day of the year. This realization is what triggered the biggest stadium boom the sport has ever seen. In Europe, the stadium boom is driven by pressure. Many historic clubs are trapped inside stadiums built decades ago. Limited hospitality, outdated infrastructure, weak commercial potential. These clubs are popular worldwide, but their stadium income belongs to another era. That is why Europe has entered a phase of forced modernization. Clubs are not upgrading to impress fans. They are upgrading to survive. Without modern stadium revenue, competing at the highest level is becoming nearly impossible. Few projects represent this shift better than Spotify Camp Nou, Santiago Bernabéu. Both stadiums are being rebuilt around the same idea: football alone is not enough. They are designed to host concerts and global events, maximize VIP and hospitality income, operate 365 days a year, attract tourism, brands, and sponsors. These stadiums are not renovations. They are complete transformations. They send a clear message to the rest of Europe. This is the future. Adapt or fall behind. England is now entering a new phase of the stadium boom. Arsenal Emirates Stadium. For years, the Emirates Stadium was seen as modern. Today, it is no longer sufficient. Arsenal are actively exploring, extending the stadium, modernizing the hospitality areas, improving the retail and fan experience. The aim is clear: increasing matchday revenue without leaving North London. In the Premier League, where financial competition is brutal, even a good stadium is no longer enough. Newcastle United, a new vision for the stadium. Newcastle's situation is even more dramatic. With new ownership and global ambitions, St. James's Park is now seen as a constraint. Plans are being explored for a brand new stadium, a larger capacity modern hospitality and event space. For Newcastle, a new stadium is not just an improvement, it is a statement. A statement that the club wants to compete financially with England's elite. Manchester United also has plans for a new 100,000-seat stadium that would be the largest in the UK and one of the largest in the world, and one that will not only be used for football. Saudi Arabia's stadium boom follows a completely different logic. Here, stadiums are not built because clubs need money. They are built because the country wants influence. Billions are being invested in new stadiums, mega sports districts, World Cup-level infrastructure. These stadiums serve multiple purposes: tourism growth, international visibility, political soft power. In Saudi Arabia, football stadiums are not just sports venues. They are global symbols. Long before Europe realized it, the United States solved the stadium business problem. American stadiums are built as entertainment hubs, concert venues, dining and shopping destinations, event machines. Football is now copying that model. European clubs are learning that selling experiences matters more than selling seats. Events generate more revenue than matches. Tradition alone does not pay the bills. This influence is visible in every new stadium design. The stadium boom is not limited to Europe or the Middle East. South America is entering a new chapter. Flamengo, one of the biggest clubs in world football, is planning its own modern stadium. The goal? Reduce dependence on shared venues, control matchday revenue, modernize fan experience, attract international events. For Brazilian football, this is a turning point. It signals a shift from tradition-heavy stadiums to modern, club-owned infrastructures. But this stadium race comes with serious risks. Not every project will succeed. Not every club can afford the debt. The danger is clear. Financial overreach, empty stadiums, long-term instability. The gap between football's elite and the rest is growing, and stadiums are one of the main reasons why. In the next 10 years, stadium revenue will define success. Clubs will operate more like corporations. Football and entertainment will fully merge. The sport will still exist, but the balance of power will change. Football will always belong to the fans, but the future of the game is being built right now, in concrete, in steel, and in billions of euros. And the clubs that understand this shift will shape world football for generations. Subscribe to SportsRender for more stories about stadiums, architecture, and the business behind football.